you're playing Welcome to Arenthul, a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons campaign. Last we left off, the party was down in the Royal Catacombs, and we had fought off a bit of a smoke wraith that had a undead back region behind him, I guess. And
you made it, dude. Good job.
At the end of the fight, Sigarda Rose, the Princess of Drakman, was knocked unconscious. And the remaining single skeleton, which I forgot to tell you guys about last week, fell as soon as the smoke wraith disappeared.
Wow. Well, sweet.
By the way, I don't think I told you guys exactly what these were. They're two coffins. One's obviously it is made out of the one on the bottom is made out of rose gold. It has ruby inlays, obviously, of the Rose family, and the one on the north edge.
Wait.
Yeah.
Let me guess. It's made out of violet stuff. It's blue.
The sapphires and blue steel and platinum. Yeah.
Got
nice.
it. Easy.
Yeah, you win.
Do I get gold for winning?
No.
Oh. Alright, so I guess before we get way into it, I was pretty out of it last week, so a lot of what I said didn't make any sense, so apologies for that. I guess we'll just roll with it. You know, no pun intended, XD.
I need to majorly heal.
Yeah, let's get some heals going for Sigarda and Mr. Firebeard. You could probably use these fountain things if they're like the healing fountain that was in the castle basement or whatever. You could probably use those maybe to heal. I don't know if you can just drink out of it. I guess if it's a fountain you probably could, but I don't know.
We'll probably have to use a healing spell on that Sigarda herself. Because you can get up and walk over.
Okay.
Are we out of initiative? I guess? Yeah. Okay.
Oops. There we go. 7.
Alright, and that's on Sigarda. So she can get up and drink from the thing.
Whoa.
Yeah, your mic's being a bit weird.
Super robot. But yeah, you bring her up to 7. She stops being unconscious and comes to. And she just says thank you and pats you on the arm.
Alright, Grandma.
Well, she's reaching up, so it's and she's barely conscious. I don't know. Whatever.
So, actually, I have a quick question about, these catacombs that we're in or whatever.
Yeah.
Do they have any, direct resemblance to that house that, we, pulled the stove to the side and there's a big hole and we went down and we wandered around but we didn't find anything? No. Is this anything like that? Oh,
so the other ones were very, So, your players wouldn't think of it this way, or your characters wouldn't think of it this way, but if you were to look at it, you would be able to tell, as you, that it was made by some kind of machine. These look like they were actually fit into medieval times where people chiseled out caves and, yeah.
So the other one was way more, manufactured, I guess, and this one's more of a, classic catacombs. Alright.
Yep.
Alright, thanks for... I just was wondering if there would have noticed any, connection there or something. I don't know. Alright. I don't know if we want to have Sigarda and, Flintlocke dunk their heads in the healing fountains, or I guess if someone wants to check to make sure they're healing fountains, I don't know.
They are.
Oh, well, thanks. Yeah, I guess that takes you out of that. I don't know.
Yeah, Sigarda's going to kind of crawl over to this one since she's barely conscious, and she's going to fill up her. So she has one empty potion vial on her, and she's going to fill it up and drink from it.
All right. I'll ask her if she's all right. Because
will be.
Sweet. Can I look? And I guess I don't know if no one else is doing anything. Can I check the bodies of the various things?
So all the skeletons around the room, you mean?
Yeah, I guess just generally loot them, but I want to special interest on the summoners, I guess, who brought skeletons back to life, and then I also want to look to see if the crossbow dudes, if they have any crossbow bolts on them, and if their crossbows are in any better condition than the one I currently carry.
Okay. So starting with the general skeletons, you just have a pile of short swords and shields. Most of them are a little bit rusted. The shields are pretty battered. They're not going to be worth really anything. The crossbowmen, they each have 4 bolts on them that weren't used last week, but neither of the crossbows are in. You would guess that if you were to fire either of those crossbows once without magic holding it together, that it would break.
Okay. Is that the same for my current crossbow that I got?
The other one that you had earlier was a little better. Not much, but
it would still feasibly work if I shot it.
For at least a few shots.
For at least a couple times, yeah.
Yeah. Alright. The 2 summoners, which one do you start with?
This one. Do you see that? That one there.
So as you go up to that one, you're going through its so it's got the cloak, right? And so you touch the cloak, and as soon as your skin makes contact with the material, the entire body fragments. If you've ever seen a shopping mall mannequin when it comes apart, where it's the segments where every joint would be. You get metal segments of the color, that blue coloring of the cloak, and it's just little bits. And it just completely comes apart. So among these segments, you get a metal skull. You have a forearm. You have an upper arm, and you see a gold bracelet that has amethyst inlays. This purple gem.
Can somebody help me out and do an arcane check on the bracelet, I guess? And I don't know, maybe if somebody wants to do another arcane check on the other guy to see if we can maybe learn something more without him dissolving into mist or crumbly crumbs. Shrug. Anybody?
What are we doing?
Check on L12. I need someone to help me with an arcane check, if possible.
You can count on me.
Oh, thanks, man.
Holy.
All right. Well, I guess I can.
You get that there's actually not much. Actually, so as you're holding the thing, you can feel it getting a little bit harder to focus, and your fingers start just twitching a little bit. Not anything drastic, but yeah. There's not really anything arcane about it that you found, but you can tell that whatever's happening is coming from the thing.
Whatever this thing is, it makes my fingers twitch, and I don't like it. But I kind of like it. But I mostly don't like it, so take it away from me.
Fair enough. I will hold it and ask Tana if she wants to also do an arcane check on the thing.
Alright, roll your Arcana check first before you leave. Or after, I don't care, whatever. Yeah, you get no additional information.
I guess you don't get anything.
Sigarda's going to, while Tana rejoins, do another heal from that fountain. And do awful. Wow. Your fighter got the best Arcana check from the group. That's really impressive, guys.
Our drunk dwarf got the best Arcana check. Seems about right. I guess I'll bag the thing. If no one else wants to look at it.
Before you do that, I want to cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
We can't hear you, so listen.
Yeah, we got it through Jim's mic, not through the other, though. Where were you standing when you cast it?
I guess I'll walk over to her once she... Or if she walks over to me too, that's fine.
Right there. Okay.
So, are we getting a break, or are we just leaving, or what?
Well, currently you're investigating the room.
Oh, okay.
If you want to use there's a healing fountain here underneath this guy, or next to him, I guess. You can use
let's do that.
to heal.
You can just dunk your head in it, and you would get 2d4 plus 2 healing.
Right on.
Okay. Solid. Okay, Captain Helga, you... Dang.
Oh, you get a thing because I get a Bardic Inspiration.
Range of common metal, or
You get a D6 with that.
you can tell. So you get two things besides like
What?
You get
so.
a D6 with that because it's on your list.
All the magic items that you guys normally know about, you like can tell where those are, but that's just like part of your loot, and you know where those are. But then you also get that this bracelet does have some kind of magical effect, but not as much as you have been seeing from other items that you guys have picked up that were magical. It just seems kind of like a passive kind of thing more than the active ability that the others have. And then also the relief of the world tree that is along this wall is, you can tell there is massive magical qualities from it. Also, Flintlock, why did you roll the additional d6?
Helga had a thing going that enhances
Yeah, you're
healing.
not taking a rest right now, so that wouldn't take effect. You're
Does
just
that require
drinking...
a rest?
Yeah, so she plays the song throughout the entire rest, and that's why you get the bonus. And right now you're just drinking from a fountain of healing. So it's completely different.
Bard, you gotta stop making stuff up.
What?
Oh, did you hear what Karma
Yeah,
said?
it didn't work. I thought he said we were taking a rest.
Oh, no, we're not taking a rest.
No.
Rest is for 4th edition. Jeez.
Yeah, 4th edition rests are 5 minutes.
Can you guys hear me, by the way?
Yeah, it's a lot better now.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Alright, awesome.
If the healing fountains are like the other one too, I think you can use it 3 times.
Yeah.
Just a guess.
Sigarda actually at that point says, does anybody mind if I take the last use out of this fountain?
I for one don't. I'm good. Do you have any idea like what are these fountains, Sigarda?
The people who originally built the castle had some kind of ability to duplicate healing effects. So they enchanted fountains with the ability, so that even if the knowledge was lost, the ability would still be functional. And so that's why they're here. We don't know how to recreate them, but the ones that do exist are very nice.
Alrighty, so my mic is working now. I would like to do
nothing happens, Helga. Okay, do what you're gonna do, Tana.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see that. I'd like to do an arcane check on the Yggdrasil.
Oh.
Or however you say it.
Yeah, Yggdrasil, and go ahead.
And it's not working. Yeah, it's not working. Shit.
Can
One
you
second.
just roll like a d20 and then just tell me
Yeah.
what the modifier?
and it's a mod of 1, so shit.
Yeah, so you don't get anything extra.
Alright,
Is this world tree the same as the one in the castle basement?
It looks, as far as you can tell, identical.
Okay. I guess I'll ask Sigarda if she knows anything about these, like the world trees.
As far as we know, they're really just decorative. The people who decided to put them here, like, it was just supposed to be a symbol of how everything comes together, and that we should like remember our ancestors in planning for the future and stuff like that, and that's why it's in the catacombs.
is there still holes in it? In this one? Like the last one?
You didn't notice it first, but when you go to look in the same place where the other ones were, a little bit better hidden this time, but they are there, yeah.
And they go all the way through again?
You're not sure.
There's one way to find out.
Yeah.
Find a rat.
Find a rat.
No, I'm gonna use my last, well, not my last, well, yeah, my last thing for now, wild shape. If we take 3 rests, so I'll get back, like a short rest even, I think. So I'm gonna use one to finish the mouse,
It's
and I'm gonna tell it.
your mic's just being a bit staticky.
Oh,
Like it fixed at the end, and it's fine now. It's just
could be my
I
fan
don't know.
or
Maybe it's
something,
like
or my heater. I'm gonna turn both of them off. Alright.
it's I don't know. It sounds like interference of some kind.
I don't know then, but
Oh, that
I'll
sounds
keep
way
trying.
better.
You're good
Yeah,
now, but I don't know.
It was
That's
probably
weird.
my fan and stuff then. I'm gonna tell everybody that I'm gonna turn it to a mouse, and I need someone to give me a rope, or after I turn it to a mouse or a rat, because it's slightly bigger. I put it into my mouth, and I'm gonna hold on to it with my mouth while I go through the hole.
All right.
Yeah, so you do all of this, and you get about 12 inches into the wall, and you hit another wall behind that.
And there's no other like tunnels or anything within the relief.
No. It's just
Not even mouse size.
about that big around, and it's 12 inches deep, and all of the sides are perfectly like flat and round.
Where did that other mouse go? This is the last mouse was the cheater. I call a lying cheater on him. I'll come back out and say there's no way through, like the last one. Can we burn it? I'm gonna ask the party. Let me burn it.
I roll my eyes and
I won't stop him.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Produce Flames.
On the world tree relief made completely out of stone.
Yes.
never know, man.
Nothing happens.
Alright.
Can I do like a investigation or perception check on?
I heard that.
You heard that?
Yeah, we can
You hear me?
Yep.
Cool.
Now stop messing with the button.
I didn't do it!
What did you want to do?
Like either investigation or like perception on this like altar here. I want to see if there's like anything.
Yeah, so
relevant.
it's like 2 steps up to where then the coffin sits on it. But yeah, you go ahead.
Which?
It depends on what you're doing. Are you like hands-on, like walking around it, like looking at like the little details, or are you just like from like 5 feet back, just looking over the thing, looking for anything?
I'll do both. Doing the 5 feet back first. If
Okay,
that's okay.
perception then investigation.
Alright.
Yeah, you don't get really anything from that except for that if you were to like actually sell this thing for the parts, it'd probably be worth something like 340 platinum.
That's incredibly specific, but all right, I like it. And I'll examine it closer.
Yeah, so you can actually tell that the entire thing has like a subtle coating of dust over it, and you can actually tell that somebody very, very carefully recently removed the lid.
I will point this out to Sigarda and ask her if we also can remove the lid.
She's very uncertain and nervous about it, but she says it's probably for the best. Yeah. So she walks over to here and like places her hands on either corner of the lid.
Okay. I guess we can just like push it off.
The thing's like
carefully
made of gold and steel, and you're gonna need two people.
Yeah, I know. Well, with these three, at the very least, then we can get the dwarf to help too.
So she kind of just like starts pushing on it, but trying to push it back against the wall. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
Against the wall, so is it sliding like
away from you towards the wall? Is what she's trying to do.
Yeah. All right. Oh.
Roll me another d20.
Great. Awesome.
Go ahead and take 5 bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
So you guys start to make some progress, and you lift up the thing, and you're trying to pushing it back, and your hand slips, and the thing falls and lands on your hand.
Nice.
Sigarda yells, "Hey Dwarf, we need your help with this." Tana, also, if you want to roll an athletics, wow, go ahead.
Yeah.
What do I need to roll to help?
Athletics.
Just an athletics check.
Okay,
Oh.
I'm gonna
I'm
shot
gonna
put it
laugh
off
at
there.
you while I'm helping, by the way.
Alright, then between the 3 people that aren't Ostarion, because he sucks at this, you managed to move the lid off.
They weren't helping to start.
Alright. And you actually... There isn't a body inside the coffin.
Is there supposed to be something here, Sigarda?
Yeah, that is supposed to be Brianna Rose. My great, I don't know, 500 years worth of greats grandma. She's the one who founded Arenthul with 2 other people.
I nod because I'm pretty sure I would know that.
Yeah.
Is there anything else inside? Like jewels or money or
There's like
anything
silk
important?
and stuff around the inside that like obviously would be inside a coffin around like the place where she would be laid and like across the top, but there's no like actual items in
I would like... Oh, no, I won't put it for now. I would like to take out the silk, though, to see if there's anything underneath it.
You can tell that it's like attached to the side, so you'd have to like tear it out. Desecrate
Then I'll
the
burn
grave.
it. Yeah, I'm just gonna burn it. And see if there's anything underneath it.
Okay,
I
go
will.
ahead. Go ahead.
Okay,
Yeah, so the silk starts on fire, and Sigarda like pounces on it and like quickly puts it out, and you barely singed any of it, but she turns to you and does that same slashing motion I told you guys about before with her swords, and this orb of energy comes flying towards you.
Alright.
And she crit. Okay.
Kill the druid, kill the druid, kill the druid.
You can go ahead and take...
Man.
You can go ahead and
Kill
take
the
24
rabbit.
damage.
How much? 24?
24. 2-4.
Oh, I'm not at full health.
Does that kill her?
No, it doesn't take
No,
her to
I'm at
negative bloody.
-9.
You should have to go down to
Oh,
negative
that's-
13 to die.
Oh, alright.
Yeah.
And you get blasted back 4 squares, and as it hits you, you can feel the energy like spreading over your skin, and it feels like something between like boiling water being thrown over you, and just like sheer force.
Uncool.
And you
Alright,
don't get to say
so
anything
I'm-
because now you are at 0 and you are unconscious.
So can we open the other one on the other side of the room to see what's going on with it?
If you just want to let Tana die to 3rd-degree burns over her chest, sure.
Oh, before we open the other one, I guess I could cast my Cure Wounds on her. I suppose. Though.
It
I have my back, so I don't know what's going on.
Okay,
It
fair.
adds character.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
reluctantly cast it. Oops. Sorry. I just put the description. There we go.
It's cool.
Nice.
The way that healing works in 5th edition is any heal takes you to 0, and then plus whatever it would heal for. So you go to 2.
Hey. Yay.
And you have to walk up to like touch, right? It's a touch thing, yeah. And then Sigarda
Yeah.
walks up, and before you get up, she grabs like just below your jaw and says, "Do not desecrate my family's possessions." And then shoves you into the ground again, not enough to deal damage, and then walks over towards the other one.
Wait, who did that? Sigarda?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.